Hey guys, welcome to our channel. If you don't know us, I'm Aaron, I'm a comic book artist.
And I'm Jonathan, I'm a writer.
And together we're husband and husband.
So, at the beginning of the year, Aaron and I started foster care / adoption classes. And that was part of the reason why we moved up. We picked up our lives from LA and we moved up here to Portland is because we wanted to have a family. We wanted to have a child, expand our family, and we wanted to buy a house. We wanted to do it all.
So usually when people, when you're younger, you have this idea that if you are into kids, some people don't want kids ever.
Yeah.
But I know for me, and we've talked about this for you anyway, we always knew that kids were one thing that we wanted to do in our lives because we knew we wanted to have a family. We knew that was in the cards for us.
Yeah. It's weird because we both talk about having kids all the time, and we both would be, if we don't have kids, we would both be really happy. We're so happy. We have each other and we love each other so much. But when it came down to it, we really wanted to try to have kids and see how it went. At least if it doesn't work out, years from now, we can look back and say, well, we tried to do it.
Growing up, we always thought, we had to have a kid that looked like us, that was part of us. For us anyway, it didn't seem that important to have a kid that was our DNA.
Yeah.
And so
what's so good about our DNA?
Yeah, what's so good about our DNA? Yeah.
We started these classes, and I know that my biggest concern was just like, I just thought all these people that we were taking the class with and our instructor were just gonna look at us and be like, they were either gonna say you guys are too young, or that we looked too young to raise a kid. But they were still in the back of my head, I'm like, we're the only gay people here.
It kind of brought us back a little bit, back in high school. We're like, oh my gosh, we're the only gay people here.
Yeah.
And it's not a big deal, but if you know what we're going through, then being a minority or being gay, what it's like being the only one, and you feel like those eyes are on you.
Yeah. And which they weren't on us at all.
And so they give you this manual, it's like this big, and actually to jump ahead a little bit here, they actually had a section that was about really thick, a whole section just about being an LGBT parent or raising an LGBT kid.
So that was really cool too, because it wasn't like
they're trying to hide it. When we were growing up, it was more like you didn't get educated on this stuff. There was no gay history in school. They didn't even talk about it at all. But this was more, you felt like an adult, you felt like you're in a classroom with adults, and they were acknowledging that it was actually a thing.
Yeah.
Back even in the 90s, when we were growing up, they didn't acknowledge really being gay at all. It was unspoken, kind of an unspoken thing. But I thought that's probably why we thought it was so cool, because they were speaking about it so open now. And we haven't been in school since that was okay.
Yeah,
really.
And it was her defending it.
Yeah.
And just being like, I will not put a kid in your house if that's your feelings, because these kids are more important than your belief. That's what it kind of felt like.
So going back to the actual classes, you are given this giant manual, like we said, and it's broken up into 8 different sessions. Well, for us anyway, we did
once a week for 3 hours.
Yeah, it was once a week for 3 hours, and we went in on a Saturday. It was every Saturday for 2 months.
Every Saturday for 2 months.
January and February.
Yeah.
So we even had people visiting that time, and we were able to work around it, of course. And we tried not to miss a class. We missed, I think, 1 class.
Yeah.
And that was because we were really sick.
The very first class, right? We were excited. We were pumped. We were like, oh my God, we're actually doing this. We're actually making the first step in being parents. We could have a kid in our house in 6 months. This is huge, right? The day of the class, we got food poisoning.
So we emailed them, we're like, crap, they're not gonna take us, we're gonna have to wait another year till these classes are okay. We're freaking out, we're like, oh, what have we done?
This is
That's
a
sign. Big time.
Yeah,
this is a total sign from the universe saying you guys aren't ready yet. It was all in our head though, and we emailed the teacher, and she was totally cool. She gave us a makeup packet to finish, and we were there the next week.
Yeah, so it was awesome.
Yeah, the classes go by so fast. It was a 3-hour class, but really it went by...
It went by really fast.
Really fast.
It was really traumatizing. You learn a lot of what these kids are going through, even though, you might not get that child who's going through that situation. it was really traumatizing because you're learning all the things that these kids go through, and some of it was just like,
it was a lot to hear.
Yeah, it
and
was.
just knowing that because they're in foster care for a reason, something had to have happened.
Yeah.
It could be from like bad to very, very bad, but they're still on the spectrum of being in foster care. So no matter what, something had to happen for them to be there, and you have to just be there for them.
Yeah. You know, everyone I ever talked to about going through the classes, every single person was like, it's gonna be so hard, you guys don't know what you're getting into, these kids are traumatized, those classes are gonna freak you out, you're gonna not wanna do it just because they tell you the truth of everything that could happen. And honestly, every single class we ever went to made me wanna do it more.
Same. So we blew through the classes, and by the end, they told us that we would have to put in an application. So the way the application works is you fill out all your information, they do a background check, and after that, they come to your house and do a home study. So we're kind of in the in-between process. We've done our classes, which is the first step. Mm-hmm. We have to do the home study still, and all in all, I think they said it could take anywhere from 6 months, or as early as
2 years.
You're certified for 2 years. So once you get certified, you're certified for 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're kind of taking it as it goes. So hopefully we'll have updates soon. And if you guys want to follow along with what we're doing, go ahead and subscribe to our channel, and we'll be sure to keep you updated. I hope this helped clear up some questions, and this is just our experience. So if you have any other experience or, you know, want to know more, you can go ahead and leave us a comment, and we'll try to respond to it as well.
Definitely. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Hopefully soon. We don't know. Either way, husband and husband, we're gonna be happy.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Bye, guys.
Bye.